Hey guys, I was talking with Cohen just the other night, and I want to try and send him a drawing to go with the tank he was working on, and he made mention of another person, so I'm giving that a go. And looking through supplies, I came across some drawings that I thought I had lost in the move, and I can't tell you how happy I am because only a couple of them did I have saved to the computer or on disk, and that's going to be changing because these are going to be scanned as soon as possible. But I just wanted to show a couple of them and then show you a drawing that I'm currently working on, and then a couple of automobile and truck sketches that I think I'm actually going to try and sketch one here on camera and tinker with it, and we'll see how it goes. One thing is for sure, the drawing community, and it used to be real big on Flickr. It was fun, but there too you had the nastiness, just like you do sometimes in the modeling, where the jealousy will run rampant. People say, I don't know, what's the big one? It's a copy of a photograph. Some of the people I've drawn are no longer with us, and I'm not going to go dig up their grave and prop them up in a corner, nor can I afford to have some of these movie stars come sit in my living room for a private session. But you would be surprised at how, I don't know. I guess you wouldn't be surprised, because if you've done a halfway decent build of a model, you've no doubt had somebody tear it down. And I don't mean constructive criticism. That's actually useful. You can walk away and actually learn something from that. It's being told that's a copy. That's not constructive criticism. That's somebody saying, "Jesus, I wish I could do that, but I can't. So I'm going to be a Johnson stick instead." This one here, those were all actually in pencil. I don't remember if this one's actually charcoal or carbon. By the amount of black around the edge, I'm saying it's carbon, as I don't think anything gets quite that black. I guess I'm doing all this because if you had the urge to draw and you want to, well, I think you should, because even if it's an original piece you're working on, a completely off-the-wall sci-fi drawing like something I'm planning on building here out of a Apache helicopter kit that I'm just going to tear to pieces, cut up and slash and bash. Even if it's an original piece like that, you don't always hit a home run with your drawings. Anybody that says they do, I've never had anybody be able to do it live and in person, home run after home run of never seen before artwork. So most of these you no doubt recognize. Oh, that's funny. That one right there is actually an original. It was a project for not Photoshop, I apologize. Oh man. Not Illustrator, I apologize. I did an Illustrator class back in 2000. So that was some time ago. I still like messing around with Photoshop anyway. Although I only have that left on my laptop, which is so slow anymore that it doesn't get used much. So anyway, something current I'm tinkering with is, I think I'm getting the name right, Autocaris, I hope. That was the tanker that Michael had mentioned. And I don't know if that's going to come out or not. So that's what it's turning out like so far. And there again, you can look up drawing videos as far as doing large drawings using like the graph. I guess they call it a graph, where you kind of draw squares of one size over, even if you wanted to go as big as a mural on your wall, and you had a photograph or a printed object that you wanted to paint, you just draw the squares over your image, say that they were 1 inch, and if you were going to go as big as like on your wall or something, it might be the squares on the wall would be 1 foot. And you basically paint by numbers. You draw what's in each individual square, and you're going to end up with a duplicate of your image. I'm glad that that Windex evaporated. So anyway, I just like to draw. I don't claim to be any good at it. There's certainly much better out there. One person that I really think is kick-ass, and the reason I like their drawings is at least the main work I've seen of them is pencil, and that's what I do. I push pencils, carbon, charcoal, Conti crayon, that type of stuff. I like the black and white images myself, even photographs. Alex, Prop 7 and I think he even sells his artwork, I believe, and he should. It's outstanding work. And through talking with him is where I started going back to the A4 type size paper to do the drawings on. Now this is an older drawing, and this is just it's out of a printer. I'm sure I just stole it out of the printer. But for the longest time there, I worked on big sheets of Arches watercolor paper and such, and that takes a lot out of you. Here's some just little drawings and sketches. This is actually the speeder bike, and I kind of drew that out because at some point I will scratch build one. So yeah, and I guess I can credit Norm LaJoy for that idea. So there's another idea that wasn't original. I stole it from Norm. Anyway, pen and ink, this is just some exercises that because I don't do a lot of pen and ink. Just practicing with the different ways to create shading. And then did some cartoon sketches. This one here is Dr. Cranky's Mobile Laboratory. And it's just a semi-truck that all hot rodded out. I haven't done anything as far as coloring it in yet. And if it ever gets done, it'll end up in an envelope and be sent to Doc Cranky just for the fun of it. So, yeah. And the next one here is actually one that I was threatening Cohen with. There's the one that, you see if I can back this out. That one there is the one for Sam. Got his name in the grill there. Apologies, apparently I didn't grab the one for your daughter, the Winnie the Pooh with all the characters there. You've all seen that. There again, not an original. But I like to think that is kind of a Hot Wheels looking, yeah. There you go. And this one here is for my mother. She raised my sister and I all by her lonesome. And I drew this in pencil when I was in, I think I was in middle school, so it would have been 8th grade. How old would I have been in 8th grade? 14, 15 years old, something like that. And this is pen and ink. And when I say pen and ink, it's the nib and ink. And then the wash is just nothing but a watered down ink on a brush. That's how I got the grays into it. And yep, Mama's coming for a visit soon, and she'll get that to go home with, and she's Mama, so I'm sure she's going to like it. So, upcoming soon will be, I think I am going to draw a cartoonish looking hot rodded version of 57 pickup truck. That sounds about right. So I'll try to get my desk cleared off, and we'll give it a go. I wish I had a way to hang this so you could actually see it right side up, but and since I don't think I'm going to be able to draw it upside down, I know I'm not. I'm not even going to try. But yeah. As a matter of fact, I'll probably just put this video up and do it separately here in a few minutes. And you know what? If you want to grab a pencil and paper, they're in the privacy of your own work area, living room, wherever, and tinker along. No one's going to know. If it comes out not looking right, no one's going to know. And with a little bit of practice, it will turn out right. You will amaze yourself. No doubt. This is easy breezy stuff. Just like modeling your first kit didn't turn out awesome, chances are your first drawing won't turn out awesome. I don't like to think of the word gift, because if what I do is a gift in any way, it sure didn't show through in the drawings my mom has when I was about 5 years old of Godzilla shooting flame on tanks. They were squiggles. So where was the gift then? Please tell me. No, years of tinkering around and not listening in school. And all of a sudden the drawing started turning out at least what I think is halfway decent. Hope any of this made sense. Have fun, gents. Post videos, please. I know some of the guys that are stuck watching, hundreds of them are screaming at the top of their lungs, no! Post videos, brothers. Take care. See ya.